Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. We're going to be talking about crazy stuff happening in China. Guys, we were talking about commercial mortgage-backed securities collapsing last year, actually. In June, I started talking about it. It moved into the Evergrande story, then into Country Garden. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Now we are seeing people refusing to pay mortgages and bank runs. And I've got a video that I'm going to share with you in just a second. It is showing tanks lining up in China because there is so many things going wrong with the banking system. So stick around for that video. But real quick, I'm going to share this article. We're going to talk about it, and then we're going to dive right into this video, okay? It says right here, the article is entitled, "We Decided to Stop Paying. China's Mortgage Payment Boycott Spreads as Property Suppliers Refuse to Pay Their Bills." And real quick, before I go on, the Boca Raton, you see this advertisement. I will be in Boca Raton in Florida next week at Rick Rule's investment symposium. If you want to come check it out, I'm going to put a link below. I'd love to see you guys in Boca Raton. All right, back to the debt jubilee. It's picking up speed. It says China's home buyers mortgage boycott, which prompted Beijing to scramble to avoid a potentially devastating crash in what is the world's biggest asset. All right, now guys, I talked about this last week that as these people keep the news spreads that people are just not paying their mortgage, it is going to exacerbate the problem, make it worse and worse and worse. And now we are seeing tanks literally taking to the street, the military taking to the street right now. It is getting ugly. Now it says, or it shows right here, the Chinese property market is likely the largest asset class in the world. You can see here by the chart, and it is absolutely true. And remember, even whether it's China or America or Europe, real estate is where most of the world's wealth is tied up, okay? It doesn't matter what country, that is the case. It is the value of real estate. So when real estate comes down, like we saw it come off in 2008, 2006, 2008, it led to a worldwide Great Recession. Now I'm calling for a Great Depression, and it is because world currencies are collapsing. They've got to raise interest rates across the world, which is going to cause real estate assets to plummet. Now it says it is spreading, and according to Bloomberg, some suppliers to Chinese real estate developers are now refusing to pay bank loans because of unpaid bills owed to them, a sign that the loan boycott has started with home buyers is starting to spread. It says, in a jarring case study of what happens when a Ponzi scheme goes into reverse, hundreds of contractors to the property industry complained that they can no longer afford to pay their own bills because developers, including China Evergrande Group, still owe them money, citing a statement it received from a supplier Tuesday. Now, here's a direct quote, and it's very interesting. It says here, "We decided to stop paying all loans and arrears and advise our peers to decline any request to be paid on credit or commercial bill," the group said in a letter dated July 15th, which was sent to developers Hubei office. Evergrande should be held responsible for any consequence that follows because of the chain reaction of the supply chain crisis. So you can see people are drawing a line, companies are drawing a line in the sand and saying, look, since we are not getting paid by Evergrande, this collapse that the government has been trying to hide and keep brushed under the rug for so long, we are now standing up. And as this gets louder and louder, and we're going to share this video right now. Well, here, real quick, I want to share this part. It's going to get worse. And it says here, the mortgage strike, which kicked off in late June, are in a stalled Evergrande development, has rapidly grown to at least 301 projects in about 91 cities. The protests have exacerbated the country's real estate woes and threatened to derail attempts to revive the market amid an economic slowdown. According to some estimates, millions of mortgages are now involved. The facts are, like I said, as more people figure it out, the more people are going to do it, right? It's like when we had the forbearance situation in America, not everybody needed to claim forbearance. As a matter of fact, I knew people personally that never lost a paycheck, but they went ahead and jumped into forbearance. Like, hey, if everyone else is doing it, I'm going to do it too and try and take advantage of it. In all reality, that would have led to tragedy for them, but they did it anyway, right? You are seeing this now. So let's jump over here to my buddies at Wall Street Silver. The guys there, and we're going to share this. Hopefully it doesn't blast you out. I got the volume turned down. Here we go. Here's a video of this. So sorry about the poor quality of the video, but right here, this is coming out of Wall Street Silver. Tanks are being put on the streets in China to protect the banks. This is because the Henan branch of the Bank of China declaring that people's savings in their branch are now investment products and can't be withdrawn. Now, I want to explain something to you about this. Is what is so vitally important is that this bank bail-in idea has been going around the world and been adopted by so many banks and central banks around the world. The US is included, Canada is included, and this is exactly what has happened before in Cyprus, where when a bank is having a crisis, they are allowed to withdraw a certain amount of money from their depositors because they are quote unquote unsecured depositors, or they're essentially like looked upon as an investor. And that is why this movement of get your money out of the banks has been going around so long, because this isn't just a China thing. What you're seeing right now is the Henan branch of the Bank of China going, hey, we've got serious stuff going on. We're literally throwing out the nuclear option right now. We're tossing the nuclear football, and this is it right here. We have got to hold on to depositors' money because we are going under, and we're going under fast. All right. So I think this is an extremely serious situation. Why? Even if you don't live in China, you realize this is going to come to a country near you. Now, are all banks going to fail in the world? Absolutely not. They will not. Do all banks have the opportunity to do this? Well, a lot of them do. A lot of them signed up under this. You can thank the Dodd-Frank Act in America for that. But people need to realize how serious these days are. And this is going to be a developing story, and I want to stay on top of it for you guys. So I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I'm going to link the story below so you guys can take a look at it. And then I'll go ahead and link the Twitter feed too. Okay, guys. So I hope you have a great day. With that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.